All right, finished up at the State House. I'm not feeling as sick, but I'm still feeling kind of sick. It should be fine. You know, it's not like one of these, oof, I think I'm like just steady. So I should be good for the rest of the trip. State House was cool. They had like a ceremonial cod fish that was like in the House chamber. And then when the House chamber left its old chamber, and then the Senate moved into that old chamber, the Senate was like, leave the codfish. And the House was like, no, we're not leaving the fish. So the Senate had to get their own fish. And I think that's very silly. This is where I was yesterday with my friend. I am pro park. Now I'm going to walk over to the bay, like to the harbor side. And also I want to get clam chowder somewhere. And those are my two main Massachusetts goals. Once I achieve those, I'm gonna drive up to New Hampshire. One of my favorite parts of Boston is that you get this contrast of like these old, short historic buildings sort of framed by skyscrapers. One time my friends and I went into this aquarium, and this is after learning the difference between a snake and a lizard, and we discovered that a lot of fish meet the qualifications of being a snake. So we called everything snakes, which was funny. And then we learned that really the difference between snakes and fish is that fish have gills. That was a whole mess. That way is the Atlantic. This is the Boston skyline from the harbor, which I think is pretty slick. It'd be cool to own a boat someday. Alright, the chowder was good. When I was younger, well, I still have a shellfish allergy. When I was younger, we also thought it was mollusks as well, which is like what clam is. But then when I was in California, I did a food challenge to see if I could eat clam without having a reaction, and the answer is yes. Sort of to celebrate that I can actually eat clam, I try to have clam chowder every once in a while. And then what better place to do it than Boston? Boston list is complete. Finished up in Boston, and now it's time to head out. It's another state seal sticker, which is, you know, fine. But I will say it was very cheap. It was like $1, whereas many of the other stickers have been like $3 to $5. So I feel like I'm getting a sticker subsidy from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, which is nice. Here we are, right next to Renton, New Jersey. Welcome to New Hampshire. I was initially gonna do like I think I'm just gonna go get into Concord because I'm just not feeling it, you know? I wanna just lie down. Here we are in our hotel again in New Hampshire. I'm gonna go lie down. Okay, I was thinking about going out to dinner, but then I realized I wanted to sleep. So I'm just gonna go to bed. On the bright side, the hotel has cool robes. We're at a robe hotel. All right, see you tomorrow.